Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a game review. Alright, this ain't going to be like a guide or anything, but it's just going to be going over a game that I feel deserves more attention. Also, I would like to thank all of you who have hit the subscribe button. We've made it to 50, so really, thank you. So the game is called The Living Dead by @Roy Stanford. Alright? It's a roleplay / survival game where you kill zombies and try to survive in a post-apocalyptic world, alright? So yeah, it was created back in 2015, so it's been around for a long time, and it's basically dead, alright? And this is really one of the best open-world, roleplay-based zombie apocalypse games that I've seen so far. And it definitely looks like older Roblox games, alright? I mean, it will no longer be receiving updates, which is understandable because it's died. Okay, so here we are. When you start out, you can choose your roleplay name, so obviously. And then you can choose from 4 classes. Alright, you got the leader, the fighter, and the keeper, who all live in the prison, and then you got the rogue, which is the class of their own. Right? And for the sake of this, we'll be choosing rogue. I mean, we're on a private server, so yeah. I mean, I can wear class clothing, but now I don't need to. Also, they aren't supposed to lose hunger, so if you do choose rogue, just hit reset real quick to fix your hunger bar. There we go. So yeah, here it is inside the game. Alright. This is the rogue base. I'll show the prison in a minute. These are all the weapons in the game. Well, these are all the weapons in the game. Very rude. I am talking. Okay. So these are all the weapons in the game that you can buy without Robux. And then these are the ones that require Robux, because you gotta open them with... You gotta open crates to get those, and crates cost Robux. Really, it's not even worth it. I mean, they're cool and all, but yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna head to the prison. As you can see, these aren't the most high-definition weapons and zombies out there, so... So yeah, right there is a crate. Might have some... Yeah, as you can see, to open these, you need to spend Robux. So yeah, this is pretty much the prison, the backside of it. So yeah. Oh, you buy weapons with cash, which you get from killing zombies, not players. Keep that in mind, that's important. Alright. And then, yeah. And then you can just basically explore this whole map. Right? You've got prison in here. You can just, lock people in there for like roleplay purposes. Those won't actually hold players because they can just reset. You can change your class here. Alright. And then you can get weapons there. Same weapons as was in the rogue base. Alright. Now, I'm a rogue. I don't need to eat. But if you're the leader, keeper, or fighter, food is necessary. So yeah. If you're a keeper, you collect food, and then you carry it here and click this, alright? And that will add to your food supply. And then if your hunger bar is low, you go up to this, click eat, and it will fill. Alright? And you can collect food from this crop field right here. So yeah, pretty simple. Also, you got a gate. So yeah, this is the prison. It's a decently sized area, If you can't tell, it's based off The Walking Dead prison season. So yeah, the gate closes. Everything works in this game. It's an old game, but everything works fine. So yeah. Now the playing area, isn't as big as other games, alright? It's just gonna. So yeah. You can see pretty far out there. You got woods here going all the way around and back there, alright? This is basically the whole play area. Also, in the woods, you can go back and explore a little bit, but not too much. And then you got the rogue base over there. You've got a house, like, right there. And some other little tiny shacks, like one around there and one up on a hill over there. But that's about it. It's not the most, it's not the most, it's not the largest open world game, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. This is meant to be based on the prison scene, so yeah, it's focused on the prison. So yeah, this is a decently sized area to play in. Decently sized, you know. It's a pretty good game. Alright? Pretty good area. Also, if also the fence can sometimes break by zombies, alright? It'll fix itself after a little bit, but yeah, the fence will break and zombies will flood in. It'll break there, and back there. Alright, and zombies will flood in. Through there will come a giant zombie, so it must be the zombified version of your mom. So yeah, unfortunately there's no way to like trigger this that I know of. So yeah, if it shows up, I'll show you guys. But yeah, for now, just take my word for it. So yeah, that's basically the game. It's very simple, but it's fun. I've had many hours of fun on this game, especially if there's people with like the role plays, because the role plays were because you could have a lot of fun role plays on this game. I have had a lot of fun role plays on this game. So yeah. Now let's rate some things, alright? Let's start actually rating a few details, alright? First off, the graphics aren't as good as newer Roblox games, but it's an older game, so it gets a pass. Weapons, everything works the way it's supposed to, so that's pretty cool. As for the game's balance, this game has a better balance, the best balance I've ever seen in a Roblox game. Alright, when it comes to fighting between other players, okay? So, you have the shop here, and you got these Robux weapons, okay? Well, if you have the revolver, it doesn't matter if anyone has spent Robux to get all of these weapons. If you have the revolver, you've got the best weapon in the game. Because the revolver kills anything in one shot, if you hit them. Okay, it is the best weapon in the game, and anyone can get this, alright? It's not something available only to Robux spenders, which means, you know, if you have Robux, it doesn't matter. The only things that you can spend Robux on are those other weapons, and, these emotes. So yeah, it's very balanced. I mean, there are some glitches with the emotes where you get up on the roof and, yeah, you can lie down and then just and, you know, make yourself harder to hit that way, but, you know, beyond that, But the weapons themselves, anyone can buy them. Anyone. All you gotta do is get the cash from killing zombies. Also, if you're part of the group, like a leader, keeper, or fighter, you cannot fight each other. You can only kill rogues. Rogues can kill leaders, fighters, keepers, and other rogues. So yeah, if you want to be part of the group and not be killed by anyone, then yeah, you can actually join the group and you're not going to be bullied by the rest of the group. Well, you can be bullied, just not, you know, physically, with weapons. But yeah, you know, the katana, best melee weapon in the game. One-shot zombies and like 2 or 3 shots people. Now, I believe it only 2 or 3 shots people because, you know, he wanted to add like a sword fighting type thing to that, which is perfectly fine. So yeah, honestly, I would give a 10 out of 10 to the game's balance, because this definitely isn't a like level-based game that I see a lot of roleplay type games are, right? And now if it's RPG, then yeah, but this isn't an RPG style, alright? It's definitely a roleplay game, but not the traditional RPG style, because, everyone is equal. Fighters, the fighter class has a little bit of extra health, but, anyone can pick that. The revolver one-shots anything, but anyone can get that. Alright? Basically all the, really top-notch weapons anyone can get. And even if you have the top-notch weapons, you're not invincible. Someone brand new, if you're terrorizing a server, and someone brand new can come on and kill you. Like, with the basic weapon in the game, they could take you by surprise and kill you. Or if their strategy is good enough, they'll win. That is something I love. It's definitely more of this is a skill-based game, not a stat-based game. Alright? Because, see, the problem with stat-based games, it's good, but eventually people's stats become so high, if the game is out for a while, then, you can't leave spawn. You cannot leave the spawn barrier, or else you'll be immediately killed by someone who with about 1 billion stats higher than you, right? Whose stats are like 1 billion above yours, okay? And then, they basically just keep spam killing all the new players, and the game suffers because of it, because the new players rage quit. That's not cool, right? Games suffer because of that system. It's really self-destructive, which is why this game is a breath of fresh air. Alright, just because someone has the revolver and they spent Robux on all the weapons and stuff doesn't mean they're indestructible. Sure, they're harder to kill, but, it's not impossible. Unless they're hacking. But you know what? That's fine. Because private servers are also free. So, if you're role-playing with a group of people and someone joins the game just for the sole purpose of killing you and making everyone else's day bad, just get your friends, join the private server, and carry on. That's basically a very easy solution to what was a very big problem for this game. This game's definitely worth playing. Graphics, like I said, could be a bit better, but, game gets a pass. The world, I wouldn't mind a larger world, but the world that's on here is already decently sized enough. It's decent. Everything's decent. PvP is top-notch. So yeah, it's very easy. It's a lot easier to get into this game, to start out in this game, than in something like, say, Superpower Training Simulator or Elemental Power Simulator. Now, why did the game die? Well, you see, this game is really good, but the community was not so much. They were the kind of people who would join games. Yeah, the community was predominantly composed of people who would join games just to kill everyone and make everyone quit, and then once they did that, they'd leave, join another server, and then rinse and repeat. And they ultimately ended up doing something that caused the game to just crash like every few minutes, and that's what killed the game. So yeah, they're basically gone now. So what I'm suggesting, new community with people who actually, enjoy role-playing and, composed of better people. Because, this game deserves it. There was a lot of effort put into this game, and it's a lot of fun. Especially if you got a roleplay, many hours of fun can be had on this game. Alright? And who knows, maybe if the game blows up again, he might update it. He might, give it higher definition graphics, or, maybe add a bit more of an area to explore, like, maybe add a city in that direction or something, because that would be cool. Maybe add, like, a few more weapons. I don't know, maybe that's just wishful thinking, but I mean, I think if the game does blow up again, I think maybe he would. I don't know. Could be talking nonsense right now. I mean, after all, I usually talk nonsense, so, yeah. Um, yeah. So, yeah. New community. Please. It kind of hurts to see this game having died after all the fun I've had on it. Okay. It was one of the first few Roblox games I played, and yeah, it hurts to see it like this. This is nostalgia for me. Alright. Yeah. So, I believe that is everything. Once again, I would like to thank all of you who have hit subscribe for getting me up to 50 subscribers. That was, seeing 50 subscribers on my birthday was it was really nice. So, really, thank you. Yeah, that was really nice to see on my birthday. So, yeah, thank you. And, yeah, with that, my fellow survivors, sayonara.